everybody has bills to pay, including people in ministry. That much is for sure. But there is one thing that's been sitting a little weird with me. So I'm all for people being able to earn a living, especially spreading the gospel, like ability to get by. I like to tell pastors and people who work for churches and universities and everything. It's how that works. But I am just throwing this opinion out there. And if I'm incorrect, I'm very sorry. And I mean no offense to anybody. But I'm seeing a lot of people on TikTok and YouTube spreading the gospel, at least it seems, but also pushing products. And also not products that are very cheap either. So I'm not against people, obviously, starting their own clothing brands, doing this or doing that, especially, again, if they're, trying to spread the gospel, like in any way, shape, or form. I'm all for that, but it does feel weird sometimes. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, and again, if I'm just seeming like I'm stirring a pot or seeming offensive to anyone, I mean no harm. I really don't. I just wonder if any of you other guys out there ever feel that stuff too. Because there's obviously people who get into content creation and as Christian content and stuff, but not just because they sincerely want to spread the gospel, but also because you can become a personality. You can become a content creator doing this kind of thing. And so obviously you're watching me right now, and I share scripture. I also, I'm sharing my thoughts. But I am just a person, and I'm trying to share the gospel. I'm trying to share the message of Jesus. And I'm still a person who's going to make mistakes, and so is everyone else. But I just see that sometimes. I see people pushing products, and I just wonder: is this good? How does everybody out there themselves who is watching these things and scrolling, are they trained to discern? I hope your local churches, your local church communities, and Bible study communities, and whatever you're part of, and your pastors, I hope that they are training you, bit by bit to stay nose grinding to the scriptures and learning to discern, but at the same time I just feel like there's a lot of people who are also going to be pushed into impulsive stuff and pushed by the salesman mentality. And throughout church history there's been plenty of people who have used faith with a salesman mentality instead of with nefarious reasons, instead of doing things the right way. So I'm not trying to come off as offensive, and I really feel bad if this hurt anyone in any way. I'm sorry. It's just some stuff I've been seeing, and stuff that bothers me. I am seeing people who are straight up just like, I don't know, it seems like using the faith to market something. So just be wary, pray about things, discern stuff, and just remember, not everybody, not most people either, maybe, I don't know, not everybody's out here doing this for the right reasons, maybe. So just discern. And I'm sorry if if anybody feels like I've offended them in any way. Not trying to be controversial. But God bless you guys, and I love y'all, and I hope you have a beautiful